Hey, today I'm going through the TriAcme Advent of Cyber Day 3 log analysis. So we got our um, machine started. We've got an IP address 10.10.163.166. We've got our VPN connected to TriAcme up here. So we're going to, you can read all this stuff yourself. It tells you how to do the analysis. Using ELK log analysis, but we're just going to skip straight to the practical. It's the fun stuff. So what we're going to do here, practical. So first you must access Kibana on this, so we'll copy that link, go to our browser, and we've got Elastic loading, and we've got to investigate the attack and answer the blue question below. Then you'll proceed to Frosty Pines Resort at frostypines.thm and recreate the attack. So you're going to get a reverse, use a reverse shell to get code execution, which is all explained up here. If you read all this, what is a web shell, remote code execution, the shell.php. So you're going to recreate this attack. So if we go here, let's dismiss that, and the first thing you want to do is go to discover, and what's it say to do? Recreate the attack to answer the red questions and inform the developers what elements of the website are vulnerable. So you need to add that to your host file, Frosty Pines with the IP address. And so first thing we'll do is we'll just copy this command here, and we'll go to our terminal and we'll paste that in there. And if we have a look at the host file, you can see it's in there now, 10.10.163.166 Frosty Pines, so we should be able to copy that and open another tab and do HTTP. And then we've got the website up, Frosty Pines Resort. So that's loading. So let's have a look at the questions. Got to review the logs. Make sure you select Frosty Pines Resorts. So if we go back here, Frosty Pines Resorts, you click on Frosty Pines Resorts there, and it says to the date and time you need to use is viewing the logs is between 11:30 and 12 o'clock on October 3rd. So if we go show dates, we want to make it absolute, so we'll change this to October 3rd, and what was the time? 11:30 and 12 o'clock. So we want to change this to 11:30, that's the start date, and the end date we want to make absolute, and we want it October 3rd as well, and we want to make this 12 o'clock. Now we hit update, and it's loading the documents. Okay, so we want to have a look, see what it says to do next. done that. Okay, what's the questions? I've already got the answers there. I've done it before, but I'll show you how I got the answers. So where was the web shell uploaded to? It should be directory file name.php. So what we'll do is we're going to filter by client IP. So we'll click on the plus there. Have a look at this. We can see we've got two IPs here. 65% is that one, 30% is 10.11.83.84. So if we filter by that one and have a look at our results, well, we also want to add the response and where's response? Response and request. Okay, so we can have a look here. And if you read up further from the last one up here, there was a shell.php that was used. Shell.php here. So if we copy this and we're going to search for that in here. And we can see there was only one hit for this IP address, 10.9, and they're not doing anything malicious. All they're doing is looking at that script. So if we try the other IP address we found, we filter by this one, and we can see straight away that they're doing something malicious here. They've got media images, room shell, PHP, command ls, echo glitch, ID, who am I. So they're trying to get, they've got command execution on the target. So there's the answers to the first two questions. Media images, room shell.php. If we go back down here, media images, room shell.php, that's correct. And what IP address access the web shell? We can saw that it's 10.11.83.34, and that's correct. Okay, so we've got to find the contents of flag.txt, which I've already done, but I'll show you how to find it. So we've got to get code execution on the machine, on the target. So if we go back to our practical, it says you've got to go to frostypines.thm. So we've got this website here, and if you have a look at go to log in, we don't know the email or password, but you can try some default credentials. And if we had a look back in the write-up of this one, we can see that it's gives you examples of default credentials. So we're looking for an email, so we've got admin at domain name and admin as the password. So we'll try that. So we'll do admin. We know what the domain name is, it's frostypines.thm. Frostypines.thm, so we'll do admin at frostypines.thm, and we saw that you can try a password as admin. So we'll put admin in here and we'll log in, and we're logged in as admin. So if we click here, we've got to find some way to upload command execution shell. So if we go here, we can see we've got rooms, add a new room, and we can see we've got an option to browse to look for files here, so we can upload files to the target from here. So if we go up here further, we can see that they give you what a good web shell is to use. Where was it? I might have lost it. It's back here somewhere. RCE, so if you copy this here, explodes an example of PHP file which you can upload to exploit the vulnerability. So we copy it to our text editor, name it whatever you like, shell.php. So we'll copy that, and this is, if you run this, you're going to get command execution on the target. So we'll copy that, go back to our terminal. We've already saved that in there. So we'll go to our web shells directory. We'll do a nano shell.php. We'll paste that in there. Do Control X and save it. Okay. And now if we go back here, we browse for that file. So it's in home, web shells, and there's nothing in there, but so it's all supported types. So if you click here, you can see it's only accepting PNG and JPEG files. And if we do all files, we can see our shell.php there. So we click on that, and if we click, we'll just change this to a different number. We'll call this Hackers Room, and we'll say add room, and it says success. So it's uploaded the file, and we can see we've got a Hackers Room here, room 444. But we don't know where it's been uploaded to on the machine. So the best way to find that is if we do a right click and go to inspect, and we'll go to network, and we'll reload the page, and we should see where we uploaded our shell.php here somewhere. There it is, shell.php. So if we click on that, it tells you where it went to. Frosty Pines, media, images, root, shell.php. So if we just copy this, and we'll put it in here. And we'll run that, and we get our command execution field here to type commands in. So if we have a look at back in the right up to this day, we can have a look at, give us a few commands you can try. There we go. No. Here, so we got ls, we got cat, print working directory, who am I, uname-a, id. We can use ifconfig. You can use that to get a reverse shell with bash. You can use that to get a reverse shell with netcat. So we'll start off, we'll try ID, and we get our ID of the target on the target www.data. That's the user we are. We can try print working directory, and that's the directory we're in. var www html public media images rooms. And we can try ls, and we can see we've got flag.txt there. So we can use cat flag.txt, and THM glitch was here. We got the flag. So if we go back here, you can see I've already put it in. Glitch was here, and the room's completed. But you can also get a reverse shell on the machine too, which I'll go through. So if we go back here, we've got these reverse shells here. So if you want to get a reverse shell, the best way to get it is to go to reverseshells.com, and you're going to put your VPN IP, which is the one up here you're connected to TriAcme with. 10.4, mine's 10.4.74, 149, yours will be different. And I've got it as port 1337. So we'll just copy that. And we're going to start a listener. So we're going to do a netcat. And it's 1337. So listener waiting to get a connection to the target. And we'll paste that reverse shell in there, and we'll click execute, and nothing happened. Didn't get a connection, so the bash didn't work. So we can try the other ones. What was the other ones? Netcat. So we can try this reverse shell. See if it works. And we've got to put IP in here, so we'll put my VPN IP, which I've already saved there, so I'll just 10.4.74, 149, 1337. We've got our listener on 1337. We'll execute, and netcat invalid option. So you can't get a reverse shell with that, but if we have a look on here, we've got lots of different types of reverse shells. So let's try this netcat MKFIFO. So we've already got our IP in there, we've got 1337, so we'll copy that and we'll paste it in here, and we'll try and execute that one. And see it's stalling. It's just flashing there, so that's a good sign. We have a look, and we've got a connection. So if we do CD, actually, if we do ls in there, we can see we've got our flag.txt still. We do cat flag.txt. Another way you could have got the flag.txt. And that's the flag there. And I did try to get prefix escalation on this machine, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. You can run linps. You can see what users you got on the machine. There's TriAcme and Ubuntu. So if you have a look at TriAcme, we'll do ls-la. There's nothing there we can really look at. CD Ubuntu. Have a look at this user. If we do ls-la, We can see that all these files are owned by Ubuntu. If we're doing ID, we're using www data, so we don't know. We can't look at any of these files. We can't look at this SSH file. So that's about it for this room. I'm done. Have fun with Advent and Cyber. It's good learning for beginner hackers. Catch you next time.